Welcome to the channel. My name is Matthias. Today we're going to talk about a fantastic one-shot called Planet-Sized X-Men, written by Gary Duggan, and this is part of the first Hellfire Gala, where we have the mutants of Krakoa make this ultimate power flex to the world. They have decided to terraform Mars and create a whole new mutant civilization there. Now, before I get into the story itself, I do have to mention that during the Hickman era, a character called Ex Nihil had terraformed part of Mars. I'm not sure what happened with that or with that character. It seems to have been completely forgotten for this story. But it would have been super cool to see our mutants cross paths with this really obscure character that was a big part of Hickman's Avengers run. Now, the thing is that we discover in this story that the mutants of Krakoa had to do this to resolve a giant-sized problem. After the Ten of Swords event, we had these mutants from another dimension arrive on Krakoa. They came from a place called Araco, and the thing is that they were very war-bound. These guys had a pretty heavy fixation on trying to conquer new territories all the time. Magneto was the first one to realize this problem when a group of Iraqi mutants tried to conquer a nearby island that was inhabited. Magneto's like, oh crap, we have a serious problem. These guys can be a tremendous liability to Krakoa. So it seems that he was the brainchild of this whole idea of terraforming Mars to send all the Iraqi mutants there so they do not cause any trouble on Earth. Now, it's super cool how the Krakoan mutants actually make Mars habitable. We have this really awesome moment where we have Magneto, Vulcan, and Hope combining their powers to reignite Mars' core. Then we have a mutant from Morocco called Sobinar that his blood can turn into a full-blown ocean. He combines his powers with Iceman and Storm. And then we have the Iraqi mutant called Zillow, who combines his powers with Elixir. And they bring back the plant life on Mars, and also they bring back to life all the bacteria and the fungi. The thing is, the way it's shown in the issue and how it's done with the art, everything looks gigantic and epic. Then we have this mutant called Lactuca, who is also an Iraqi mutant that teleports all the mutants of Araco to Mars. Everyone's just plopped on this planet. I guess they gave them a heads up. There's no reference in the issue. If not, we're dealing with a lot of very confused mutants. So obviously, now that we have all these mutants on Mars, they need shelter. Here's when the mutants of Krakoa call in a favor and bring in Captain Britain's brother, Jamie Braddock, alias the Monarch. And since he's like a reality warping mutant, he just creates a city out of nothing. And very oddly also gives birth to a new sword space station. It's really weird. And it's always complicated to work with Monarch because you don't know if this is going to bite you in the ass further down the line. Because this character is really not okay in the head.